Citations on Tonight's Supposed Table. My name is Switcharoo-m, and, well, welcome to my room flip project, episode 6. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Switcharoo-m, what do you mean room flip project, episode 6? I thought you were going to do a second season. A lot has happened these past few weeks. I mean, I know the last month, well, actually the last month has been eventful. Like, my family, at first we decided to move, but then we decided to cancel the move because because all of a sudden my parents decided that we were just gonna renovate the house. And then came the decision for, well, and I wasn't gonna do a video about this, about the feature wall. Well, I was okay with the renovations, by the way. I didn't want to move anyway. I didn't want to move regardless. So what happened was I was going to paint a feature wall on that wall. By the way, yes, that shelf is gone. You're not going crazy. I'll explain in a minute. Basically, with the feature wall, what happened from painting just the feature wall turned into painting the entire room. But we're not painting it. But this room flip project, we are not painting. As you can tell by the title, you're probably confused, like, the frick does that mean? Well, what that means is, well, for those who watched Autismus Day, I want to say 4? Yeah, 4. I bet. Well, for those who watched Autismus Day 4, basically, if you remember my older sister, Elizabeth, we basically did candy canes anyway. Well, we basically tried to grow candy canes. Anyway, basically, what's gonna happen is me and her are gonna do a room, good old switcheroo. In other words, she is gonna have my bedroom, and I'm gonna have her bedroom. After some renovations and all that, you know what I mean. And honestly, I was a bit hesitant about that, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized it needed to be done sooner, than now. I mean, as you can tell from an overview of this room, let me just stand by my entryway. This room has cramped corners. I can't even get to my. Tried rearranging my bed, thinking I had enough space for everything. I don't. Can't even get to my Nintendo games. And well, I mean, even when my bed was against that wall instead of the wall against that corner actually. Even though I had plenty of space like that, well, my head would always rub against the closet doors and it'd just be annoying as all heck. But yeah, I definitely need the space because, well, like I said earlier, that shelf got removed, but we gave it to my little sister, whose name I would explain, but protect the innocent, you know, even though never mind. So yeah, since I gave my little sister the bottom shelf this last weekend, the previous weekend, well, I'm down the one shelf for not just the video game, which if you remember, this had video game plushies almost all over it. But now, voice crack. But now I need space for, well, video game plushies, remembrance items, and Disney VHS tapes. I'm out of space for everything, and yeah, and it also, by the way, this is just a box of random miscellaneous garbage, and that's full of my gremlin stuff. This is gonna be a stressful week. So, whistle there. So yeah, I've cleared out most of the surfaces on my room, but this week, well, I'm not sure what the game plan is, honestly. Because, well, we had a yard sale this past weekend, yes, but Now my mama, my grandmother, has decided to do a yard sale at her house this next weekend. So I'm not sure how things will work out. I'm thinking this is how it's going to work out. I have a hangnail, sorry. I think it's going to work out like this. Basically, I think we're gonna move the stuff out of the yards from our previous yard sale to my mama's garage and our garage to my mama's garage. Who knows? I think. And then we'll have plenty of space to move my older sister's stuff out of her room into the garage / our storage unit. Yes, we have one. And then Then we can move all my random stuff. All the random stuff I have in this room into my older sister's room. And yes, in case you guys are wondering, yes, my older sister's okay with this. But there's one condition she told me to keep. That whiteboard, yes, it's a giant whiteboard, has to go behind her feature wall. There's one thing in her room that that's pretty hard to work around, and that she would not like covered up with paint. And it's basically her name, like, in cursive. I'll show clips of it eventually, hopefully. It's like her name in cursive, and it has, like, a flower on it, and she's pretty proud of that. She painted it with a friend of hers from, like, her theater group, who is a really talented graphic artist. Who's really good at graphics design. He's really good. But anyway, I have a lot of work to do. I have to, like, this week, I have to pretty much box up this, and I have to box up all my Nintendo games and possibly my Microsoft games. I know my Sony games will definitely have to be packed up. And I'll have to take out my drawers of my desk, storage areas, and empty this out because there's no back to it. I'll have to remove all my paints. So yeah. I'm going to be in the process of that pretty much all day tomorrow. And once something happens, so basically I'm going to cut this clip here, and I'll cut right back once something. Okay, so it's a few days later, and my dad and older sister, well, I would have helped, but it's currently, they basically cleaned out her entire room. All that's left is her bed, so let me show you a quick glimpse of what I'm working with. I'm working with gray walls, a blue wall, but in case you're wondering about her name right there, I'm covering it up with a whiteboard wall. Don't worry, that's being covered up. And we just need to take down the closet will be worked on eventually. You just need to take down the shelves, those curtains, they don't go well. Those shelves, cover up her name, and also her bed, and who the heck knows is under her bed. So yeah, I feel like this would be a good recording room. I mean, I don't have to worry about light balancing because I think it looks great. I don't know. I mean, I might get too much lighting, but nothing I can do about it. So basically, this is going to be the filming room, or as I like to call it, Puzzle Piece Productions. So, yeah, my dad still has to take down some shelving and patch up some holes and paint over those patchworks. So, yeah, I'll let him do that, even though today it might not all get done today. I might not move in today, but I might move in sometime this week. I don't know. So, yeah, that's the progress so far. I'll let you know progress as well farther ahead. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'll basically be back in a... Okay, it's a little bit later, and I'm watching Mr. K. So my dad, who's currently working on painting the room, he sanded down the patchwork and everything. Well, we ran out of gray paint, so we had to get a new one. Well, we got a new one alright, but it kind of failed a little bit. It doesn't match the gray that's currently on the walls. So we're gonna have to paint over the old gray But here's what we're gonna do is basically, well, since episodes, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but episodes 6 and 7 are gonna work back and forth against each other. So basically, he's gonna paint one wall tonight, so that I have a wall space to build, and well, when I'm working on the next episode. So yeah, that's a little update. Just thought I'd let you know. Okay, so just got word from my mom. It's currently Wednesday, June 19th, and well, I got word from my mom that due to some issues within the family, sorry if you're barking, they're obnoxious today. Well, my older sister has to move back home, and stuff that needs to be done by tomorrow or Friday needs to be done today. I'm definitely on a time crunch here, so basically, for the next step we needed to do before we move all sorts of furniture in was touch up some walls with blue paint, which, oh, my battery's almost dead. Crap! It looks really light, I'm not gonna lie. But I just added a fresh coat of paint, and it hasn't dried all the way yet. Like, I added it 5 minutes ago. Hopefully if it dries, it'll be darker. Oh crap, my battery's almost dead. Okay, so I'm gonna change the batteries, and I'll be back in 1 hour. Okay, I have my eyes shut because, well, covered, because I'm nervous about the paint, and I don't know if it's a lighter color or not. If it is a lighter color, I'm screwed. It's been an hour. Here we go. Actually, it looks like it still needs a little bit more. Okay. Am I crazy, or does it look, well, it might be still a bit wet? It didn't, I don't know, I don't know if it's just me, or it looks kinda lighter. I mean, possibly. I don't know. I'm gonna get my little sister's opinion, and I'll let you know. Okay, so I have my little sister's opinion. Sorry if you hear friends in the background, that's her. But my overall generalized anxiety, she's right. It does look lighter in some areas because they only added one coat. Might need to add another, Tyler. Jesus. You need to relax. It's just I've never done anything like this before. It just freaks me out. And I forgot there were white patches there. So maybe that's why it looks lighter. Okay, I'll go over it again then. Oh crap, I see a drop. Better fix that. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so my dad just got home. Ooh, it's really echoey in here. Holy crap. Let me step outside. That's better? Okay. Oh boy. Okay, maybe not so better because my little sister's yelling. But anyway, so.
Dumbass dog, you don't even freaking listen.
Rachel, I'm recording, no swearing.
I didn't swear, I said freaking.
You said dumb A.
Okay, so.
I try to keep clean content. Anyway. So my dad's moving furniture into this room. It is really echoey, I apologize. Sorry about my sister, she's a potty mouth. So yeah, first things first, dresser. So I gotta help my dad, so we'll be right. Okay, so not only did we get the dresser moved in, close the door so I can have my privacy. Not only did we get the dresser moved in, we also are moving in my PC setup. It's almost done, like 75% of it's moved up. We moved my Xbox game storage, my blacklight lamp, I just thought it looked cool, and my bed, for the most part. And in case you're wondering what the heck this is, that used to go to an old, that's like an old like TV hookup thingy. I'm not sure how to describe it, but I guess this old TV, it's like an old TV, I don't know. I don't know how my dad described it, honestly. And in case you're wondering, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but this, you're probably wondering, sorry a lot, are you ever going to cover up that portrait of your older sister's name with paint? I am covering it up, but not with paint. Me and my older sister, we had a deal. She said, if we were to switch rooms, I basically have to keep that, but cover it up without paint. So what am I gonna do? Whiteboard wall will go right there. The problem is that the paint is still a bit tacky. I've literally added a second coat 3 hours ago and it's still not dry. Kind of a minor nuisance, but oh well. And yeah, media center still looking snazzy. I also have been building a new media center. You'll see that in a later video, later this month, of me building it. So subscribe to make sure you see it. But for now, I need to have dinner and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so while I was upstairs getting my consoles disconnected, my parents helped me move in my desk, and in case you're wondering why my bed is so crooked, they are currently taking down the whiteboard upstairs and putting it right there, eventually. It's already almost, I'm pretty sure it's almost 7:30 at night, and yeah, I'm tired and sweaty. But what else is new? Anyway, so yeah, oh yeah, also my mom helped me put up my curtains. Yeah, definitely no way I could have gotten all this. No way I could have gotten this all down here without my parents' help. I mean, these guns have no ammo. So yeah, I will probably be back once the whiteboard's in, and yeah, once everything else is put in. Okay, so, the whiteboard looks snazzy. Like, okay, I'm about to show you guys what the whiteboard looks like. Sorry, my palm was in the way. I'm going to show you guys what the whiteboard looks like up against the wall. It looks a heck of a lot more professional, I must say. Well, I guess, I don't know. But here it is. The name is Fully Covered. Sweet! Okay. Okay, so, okay. Sorry if I'm a little, out of breath. It's because I am. I think I'm gonna call it a night. The electronics section will be, well, the media center. I'll install everything tomorrow with my mom's help. It's just, I'm working on this all afternoon and evening. It's already after 7:30 and I'm a sweaty mess. I'm a stressful, sweaty mess. So, yeah, I'm gonna take a break and I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully for a big reveal. If not, I'll put something in between. Okay. It's been a long week, fellow knights, but the Switcharoo-m is almost 99, or at least 98% done. And there's a few boxes I still have to unload, a few shelves I need to hang up, and I need to change that light switch to an arcade one, all in due time. But for now, stand in this corner and turn 180 degrees. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's a bit messy in here. Excuse the boxes and my unmade bed. I should have done that before I recorded. But anyway, here is the new room. It's actually my older sister's bedroom, and, well, it was. But we had to switch rooms because my room was entirely too small. This room, however, it's plenty bigger. And, yeah. But yeah, here we start off with my black light lamp, which if I turn that on, yep, it'll definitely pop tonight. I'll do it with the lights off. I'll turn it on with the lights off, hopefully. I don't know. And below it is my Gremlins collection. Let me slide down the wall like a cat. Or what? I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, here we have my Gremlins my new updated Gremlins collection. And I love how this looks, almost. You can barely see that down there. It's my Gremlins 2, the new batch, Mohawk, NECA action figure. And yeah, it looks pretty nice out here. There's nothing on the bottom, by the way. And then, if we move to the left, we have my closet, which still has my sister's clothes in it, by the way. We're working on it. Like I said, work in progress. And in here we have my remembrance stuff to keep people who I've lost in the past years alive in my hearts. And yeah, we have finally a place for my old gaming chair, my old trampoline chair, which I appreciate. Shoes are kind of all over the place. I probably should grab my house shoes from outside until later. And yeah. This filing cabinet I use for my Microsoft games will eventually be for, well, sorry for my mom in the background, will be for the Nintendo handhelds, hence why my Game Boy Advance SP and my entire DS collection is right there. Then, let me move this shirt. Ooh, put that in dirty laundry. Oh, Mr. Dirty File. Anyway, here we have my desk set up with, I know, my desk setup's weird as heck. I have 2 monitors. Well, this was an all-in-one monitor. Hello. Hello. This one's an all-in-one monitor, but as you can tell from right there, it has a hairline fracture here and everywhere. Here a crack, there a crack, everywhere a crackety crack. Anyway. So anyway, that monitor has to have a new screen. The tower still works. So I basically took an HDMI cord and plugged it into that TV monitor that thankfully my little sister's boyfriend lent to me. Shout out to him. You're a real saint. For the most part. Anyway, so here we have a keyboard, wireless keyboard and mouse. We have my Gremlins little ceramic thing in orange soda because I'm obsessed. I have a bit of a problem. ASMR? Sorry about that. Here we have my little desk area where I'll probably put like my personal care stuff here, like my deodorant, my hand sanitizers, that's actually my sister's. Why is that in here? That's my dad's. My phone, eventually a lamp, and of course my wallet. I'm not gonna see the contents of that. Eventually, I'm gonna put you're probably wondering where my desk lamp is. My older sister's using it because she doesn't have she only has natural light in her room, not a indoor light. So eventually, my phone charger until then will have to be plugged in there. My desk lamp has a built-in charger port adapter. So yeah. Anyway, here is my bed, which as you can tell is a freaking mess, full of Pokemon Build-A-Bear plushies. By the way, I might be getting a new one soon. My tripod, a bunch of random AC adapters, my extra controller bin, the Minecraft torch, which I used for recording light, which I really need to hang back up, but I need more command strips. Oh yeah. Well, and yes, I still sleep with a teddy bear. I'm not ashamed. Anyway. So yeah, oh yeah, also the puzzle piece table is still here. I'm never gonna let this thing go, even though it wobbles like... What was that one rapper who sang the wobble? Oh well. And my trash bin, and... Oh, don't show that, Tyler. And also, if you want to see, okay, and yeah, I believe that's everything. There's also some boxes here. I'm still unpacking a little bit. All in due time, like I said. So yeah, maybe this weekend my dad will get that arcade light switch swapped. But until then, that's gonna do for episode 6 of my room flip project, the Switcharoo-m. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, well, let me know in the in case you're wondering, is this the end? Before I close off, you might be wondering, is this the end of the room flip project? After episode 7, when I show you my media center. Heck no. I want to get at least 10 episodes out. I have a plan for at least this is going to be a 10-part series of me just flipping the puzzle piece productions, as I like to call my bedroom, game room, recording studio, and office. Okay, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like you're dropping the bass. Wow, wow. And give the subscribe button the smizzy smack. And I'll see you fella nights in the next video. Toods!